Hello everyone and welcome back to the Fluctus Channel. Located in the municipality of Hidrolandaia in Goiás, Brazil, Vinícola Jabuticaba is a testimony of tradition and innovation. With approximately 42,000 Jabuticaba trees spread across its lush fields, it has the distinction of being one of the largest Jabuticaba producers not only in Brazil, but throughout the world. Unique in its approach, the winery transforms this distinctive fruit into a range of industrialized products, preserving and enhancing the legacy of Jabuticaba.
E sou filho de Antônio Batista da Silva e Maria da Luz de Jesus, são os fundadores da fazenda Jabuticabal, né? E meu pai, ele fundou a fazenda em 1947, mas minha mãe, né?
Jabuticaba, scientifically classified as Plinia cauliflora, is a fruit native to the subtropical regions of South America, specifically Brazil, Paraguay, Bolivia, and Argentina. Commonly known as the Brazilian grape, this tree grows at a deliberate rate, reaching up to 49 feet tall when unpruned. One of the most unique characteristics of the Jabuticaba tree is its cauliflower-like nature, where delicate white flowers and subsequent fruits sprout directly from the trunk and main branches.
Existe 40 variedades de jabuticaba no Brasil, não é só essa que a gente cultiva aqui. Aqui é a variedade pingo de mel, né? Mas você tem aí a sabará, você tem a poema, você tem a olho de boi, você tem a cabeluda, você tem a vermelha, branca, pintada, então infinitas brancas, então tem infinitas, são 40 variedades. E uma coisa interessante também é que elas são das mirtáceas, né? A jabuticaba ela é parente da goiaba, da pitanga, do araçá, né, do eucalipto. Então é uma fruta bastante interessante.
A high-quality Jabuticaba crop depends on specific environmental conditions. Moist, nutrient-rich, slightly acidic soils are most suitable. However, the trees exhibit remarkable adaptability and flourish even in sandy and alkaline substrates, as long as they receive proper care and watering. While predominantly tropical, Jabuticaba trees can withstand brief cold periods and tolerate temperatures as low as 26 degrees Fahrenheit.
Olha, a jabuticaba ela produz sempre em setembro, outubro até meados de novembro, né? Uma fruta sazonal de ano, né? Ela é uma fruta anual. Então, quando você quer uma jabuticaba mais cedo um pouco, você entra com irrigação. Aí a gente aqui trabalha com irrigação, que é uma fruta que dura 7 dias madura, né? E ela começa a cair, então a gente faz um trabalho de irrigação para a gente poder ter jabuticaba setembro, outubro e novembro, né?
In their natural habitat, these trees have the ability to produce flowers and fruits up to 5 or 6 times a year, offering multiple harvest opportunities. The term Jabuticaba has its origins in the Tupi language. Some interpretations suggest that it means the place where turtles are found, from Jaboti, meaning turtle, and Kaba, meaning place, while others believe it refers to the fruit's resemblance to turtle fat. In Guarani, the fruit is known as Iva puru, a name that combines Iva, fruit, with the onomatopoeic term puru, which reflects the crunchy sound produced when biting the fruit. The beginnings of Jabuticabal Winery date back to the period after the Second World War. 1947, Antonio Batista da Silva laid the foundation by planting the first Jabuticaba trees in what became known as Jabuticabal Farm. This initial effort evolved over the decades, culminating in a fundamental transformation in 1999 when the farm began the industrialization of Jabuticaba products. Using cutting-edge technology developed by the Federal University of Goiás, this innovation marked the official start of Vinícola Jabuticabal's operations, propelling the winery to the forefront of Jabuticaba production.
A gente trabalha também com a jabuticaba de indústria, né? Que é a que vai para fazer os produtos, os vinhos, e também trabalha com a jabuticaba de venda comercial mesmo, nas feiras, nas ruas, no Ceasa.
At Vinícola Jabuticabal, the Jabuticaba harvest remains a meticulous hands-on process. Skilled growers handpick the fruits at their peak ripeness, ensuring that only the finest specimens are selected for processing. Freshly harvested Jabuticabas undergo thorough washing and inspection to ensure only the finest, unblemished berries proceed. This meticulous sorting guarantees that impurities or damaged fruits are discarded, preserving the purity of the final product. The extracted juice and the crushed skins and seeds are transferred to fermentation tanks, where selected yeast strains are introduced to initiate fermentation. This process, carried out under controlled temperatures, allows the natural sugars of the Jabuticaba to be transformed into alcohol, gradually developing the unique character of the wine. The wooden barrels are equipped with glass jars connected by tubes that serve as airlocks, allowing gases produced during fermentation to escape, while preventing air from entering and maintaining the necessary anaerobic environment. Fermentation parameters are adjusted to achieve the perfect balance between acidity, tannins, and flavor complexity, depending on the desired style, whether the robust Jabuticaba Tinto or the softer Jabuticaba Suave. Following fermentation, the young wine is aged to enhance its depth and nuance. For the Jabuticaba Tinto, maturation occurs over a year in European oak barrels, imparting subtle notes of spice and wood that complement the fruit's natural profile. Alternatively, the Dorado varieties rest in stainless steel tanks, preserving their fresh, fruity essence. Once the aging process is complete, the wines are carefully bottled, ready to offer consumers a taste of Brazil's rich viticultural heritage. Jabuticaba Winery is a symbol of Brazil's agricultural prowess and its ability to combine tradition with technology. The quality of their wines is deeply influenced by the oak barrels they use, crafted with precision by renowned cooperages such as Tonnerie Bion, where tradition and experience shape the character of each barrel. Founded in 1947 by Gaston Bion in Bion, France, Tonnerie Bion has built a legacy of excellence in crafting premium oak barrels for winemakers. Alongside its sister company, Tonnerie d'Amy, it forms Les Tonnelleries de Bourgogne, a distinguished cooperage known for offering oak selections traceable to specific French forests.
Alors les fûts sont faits en chêne français, en très très grande partie en chêne français. Donc le bois est stocké à l'extérieur, au soleil, à la pluie, à la neige, pendant une durée de 2 à 3 ans.
The company sources wood from 10 carefully managed forests, including Allier, Lavaux, Nivelle, Burgundy, and Limousin, each contributing unique characteristics to the barrels. This meticulous selection ensures that the barrels impart the desired flavors and aromas to the wines they age. Once selected, the oak is cut into staves and subjected to natural curing outdoors for a minimum of 24 months and a maximum of 42 months. This process reduces the water content of the wood to 14 to 15%, releases impurities, and enhances the aromatic precursors essential for the maturation of the wine. Once seasoned, the staves are processed through precision machinery to ensure uniformity before entering the workshop. Here, artisans assemble them into the familiar barrel shape, initially securing them with temporary metal hoops known as trussing hoops. These hoops hold the staves tightly together, ensuring proper alignment and structural integrity during the initial stages of construction.
Et ensuite, on va assembler les douelles, on va chauffer l'intérieur du tonneau pour le cintrer. On va mettre ensuite les fonds. On va poncer la coque du tonneau, donc l'extérieur, pour qu'il soit vraiment très très beau.
To facilitate the bending of the staves into the barrel's characteristic curvature without causing damage, the assembled structure undergoes a steam heating process. This steaming softens the wood fibers, rendering them pliable. Following this, a mechanical jig applies precise pressure to shape the staves accurately, maintaining the barrel's intended form. Metal hoops are integral at various stages. Initially, 6 truss hoops, known as bâtisseurs, are used, 3 at each end, to reinforce the structure. As the barrel progresses through construction, 4 of these are replaced with newly fitted hoops that provide long-term stability and durability. The bilge hoop, or bouge, secures the barrel's widest section, while the coal, the outermost hoop, offers additional reinforcement. Heat plays a pivotal role throughout the barrel making process, not only in shaping, but also in toasting. Toasting involves exposing the barrel's interior to carefully controlled fire, transforming the oak's natural compounds. This process develops specific aromas and flavors that the barrel will impart to the wine, ranging from light and subtle to deep and smoky, tailored to the winemaker's preferences. After toasting, the barrel's bottom is fitted using a specialized press, ensuring a watertight seal. The barrel heads, or lids, are crafted by joining specifically cut wooden pieces with tongue and groove joints to ensure a tight fit. These are then inserted into grooves known as crozes, carved into the barrel ends, creating a secure seal. After assembly, the barrels undergo shaving to smooth the exterior and refine the ends, enhancing both aesthetics and functionality. Each barrel is tested by filling it with hot water and pressurized air to detect leaks. Detected leaks are immediately tightened, and coopers replace defective staves or refine joints to maintain the barrel's long-term functionality and structural integrity. Finishing touches include laser printing the brand name and applying a protective coating with a brush to enhance durability. Tonneau-le-Roi produces approximately 12,000 barrels annually, each uniquely numbered and tracked for quality assurance. The finished barrels are carefully packaged and shipped to wineries worldwide, ready to contribute to the aging of exceptional wines. Tonneau-le-Roi participates in the program for endorsement of forest certification, promoting responsible forest management and environmental preservation. The mastery of woodcraft unites traditions like Tonneau-le-Roi exquisite barrel production, enhancing fine wines with the creation of sturdy Schlitter carts in France. Both transformed raw materials into tools of labor, one for aging wine, the other for hauling it through forested slopes. In the heart of France's mountainous regions, the tradition of Schlitt has long been an integral part of the local culture. This practice involves using a specialized wooden sled to transport heavy loads of firewood down steep forested slopes. The Schlitt, resembling a robust and flexible wooden sledge, was meticulously designed to navigate the rugged terrains of areas like the Vosges Mountains.
Le schlittage, c'est une ancienne technique pour descendre du bois de la montagne sur une sorte de traîneau qu'on appelle la schlitt, qui permettait donc de descendre du bois de la montagne vers les vallées. Voilà.
The Vosges, with their dense forests and challenging landscapes, became the epicenter of Schlitt activity. Communities, such as La Bresa and Gravidad, witnessed generations of Schlitters who mastered this demanding craft. Beyond France, similar practices emerged in Europe's mountainous regions, notably in Germany's Black Forest and parts of Jura, where the transportation of timber required comparable techniques.
Alors la première étape du schlitter, ça consiste à remonter le chemin de schlitt complètement jusqu'au tas de bois qu'on va trouver en haut. Et après, là seulement, on va pouvoir descendre. Alors tout en montant, on examine les passages pour ne pas se faire surprendre quand on va descendre.
The process began with the ascent. Schlitters would carry their sleds uphill, often on their backs, navigating narrow and treacherous paths to reach logging sites. Once laden with firewood, the descent required not only physical strength, but also acute skill. To facilitate the movement of the sleigh, specialized tracks known as chemins de Schlittage were built. These paths feature wooden crossbeams embedded in the ground, similar to railroad ties. These beams provide both a sliding surface for the sleds and footholds for the schlitters, allowing them to safely control heavy loads falling downward. During the early 1900s, Schlittage flourished as the primary method for hauling firewood and pulpwood before machinery replaced it. Today, a few still rely on these wooden sleds, valuing their gentle touch on the forest over modern, disruptive alternatives. In the rugged highlands of El Salvador, traditional gravity carts, known locally as carretas de gravedad, are ingeniously designed to transport heavy loads such as logs, goods, and other materials. These handcrafted wooden carts, similar to the historic Schlitter carts in France, rely on the force of gravity to move downhill. The construction of these gravity carts begins with selecting durable, locally sourced hardwoods, ensuring the cart's resilience against the stresses of heavy loads and uneven paths. The logs are cut to uniform lengths and arranged parallel to create a stable platform. The frame is reinforced with additional wooden supports for durability. Often repurposed from old bearings or metal rims, wheels are attached to the base using metal axles, allowing them to rotate freely. Bearings are crucial for smooth operation, as they reduce friction between moving parts. Cooking oil is commonly used to grease the bearings, ensuring they remain functional and prolonging the cart's lifespan. This method of lubrication is both practical and affordable, making it accessible to rural communities. Gravity carts are primarily employed for the collection and transportation of logs. In logging areas, these carts provide a convenient means of moving large quantities of wood from forests to storage or roadside locations. Logs are carefully stacked on the cart, with larger pieces at the bottom and smaller branches on top, ensuring stability during transit. Driving a gravity cart requires skill and teamwork. Typically, 2 individuals are needed to operate the cart effectively. One person sits on the cart and steers it using a wooden handle or rope attached to the front axle, guiding the cart and avoiding obstacles. The second person pushes the cart from behind, providing the initial momentum for the descent. This collaboration ensures smooth and safe operation, especially when carrying heavy loads. Though increasingly rare due to mechanization, gravity carts remain in use among small-scale loggers who value their simplicity and low environmental impact. Their design reflects generations of artisanal knowledge, adapting available materials to meet the demands of mountainous landscapes. From agriculture to transportation, wood-based tools show remarkable adaptability, shaping both tradition and progress. Whether handmade barrels, wooden sleds, or gravity carts, each element reflects human ingenuity and the harnessing of natural resources to meet practical needs while preserving a deep connection to the environment. That's the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to subscribe to this channel so you don't miss any of our new content. See you next time.